from Chess Lifestyle, and I have to speak a bit quietly because, as I said, it's 3 a.m. and I do have a neighbor upstairs. But I wanted to show you a little tour of my new place. I am just so excited about this living situation. Basically, I've got my chess set up down here. I mean, it's 3 a.m. I've forgotten all the freaking Japanese terms for the it's like tatami, right? That's what they call it. And yeah, I've got my setup for like my chess lessons. I just gave one just now, so pretty rough. This is my latest one of the week. But yeah, basically, there's like a nice bedroom over here, and the real highlight though is the freaking toilet with like all the smart features. So anyway, that's my short and sweet room tour. But yeah, the reason why unfortunately I can't do any chess training is, well, firstly it's way too late, but secondly, um, I had to like spend the whole not the whole day, but like a lot of the day and a lot of time um sorting out some bank stuff because basically my bank account details got stolen, and I lost like 2.5 grand from my bank card. And I mean, fingers crossed it I get a lot of it back. I mean, and I had a huge scare today as well, because I mean, I actually found out about this like several days ago, and basically I'd lost like £600, and there were pending transactions for like another 2 grand. And you'd think that if they're pending and you freeze the account, then those transactions shouldn't go through. But it turns out, life lesson learned today, that those transactions can still go ahead. And when I looked at my bank account and I saw that all that money disappear, I was just like, oh my God, did I make a mistake? Was it my fault for the fact that these transactions went through? But it turns out that actually no, like pending transactions on a bank card basically mean that the money is gone. And since it's a debit card, there's no guarantee that that money will be refunded. So I guess it'll be a nervy couple weeks of waiting whether the bank can actually, verify that they can be refunded. And I mean, like trying to deal with this from another country is an absolute nightmare. Um, so yeah, I don't know. I guess like I've just been a little bit stressed, and I mean, as a result, like I've been eating very poorly since arriving in Sapporo, because yeah, I just haven't really had the time. I mean, basically, since the Easter break is done, I've kind of like been like organizing, getting back to my lessons and teaching. Um, and I just had a bunch of things on my to-do list because basically this past week I've rather than being training chess, I was like touring some of my school friends around Malaysia. So I was very, very occupied with that kind of stuff. But yeah, basically coming back to reality, and I thought I would have time to train some chess today, but unfortunately, I didn't get any time to train chess. But I am really, really, really looking forward to getting some free time and making use of this setup, because I think it's going to be a lot of fun just to basically, have some alone time and actually do some serious chess training. Because I think I mentioned this in a stream in Malaysia where I felt like in Malaysia and Thailand, like I feel like I was gaining some good practical experience from just playing a lot of tricky tactical players, but I wasn't really doing any proper studying. And I think actually this trip, because I know hardly anyone in Japan, I think it'll be a good chance to just like be a bit more introverted and isolated and actually do some nice chess training. So yeah, hopefully, fingers crossed, I will have a very productive day tomorrow where I can basically just get everything done on my to-do list, because it's I don't know if it's like a autistic thing or if it's something else, but it's like I think sometimes for me it's like when I have a lot of things that are important things on my to-do list, I can't I can't like chill and have fun and go sightseeing or something like that. I mean, it's just like I can't relax until these important things are sorted, right? So I've still got like 2 or 3 important things to sort out. So I think I'll just like make it a priority to do those things, and also just eat properly tomorrow. That would be a nice idea. Um, but yeah, once I get those things sorted, and hopefully, fingers crossed, Friday will be back to a normal day, and I can train some chess. I really want to analyze these games from the Chess Mood Grand Prix, because I mean, this is my 3rd consecutive Grand Prix of losing, like dropping 50 rating points, just from playing absolutely horrendous chess. I know, like, I'm playing these Grand Prix tournaments at like 4 in the morning, but still, I would hope that I can play at a level above 2300 at any time of day in any condition, but I guess that's not the case. So yeah, some lessons definitely to review and learn. And aside from just doing these game reviews, what I really want to get back into is a woodpecker method grind, because I remember, like, for my summer tournaments when I played Dortmund and Prague, one of the ways in which I got really sharp, and I felt like my quality of chess was just a lot better. I mean, I played like 5 or 6 games in that 18 game period, in which my accuracy was pretty much like close to 100%, and I was just playing several flawless games. I mean, one of which won this Brilliancy Prize award. So it's like, I played some really fantastic chess, and I think that level of sharpness and calculation speed and accuracy came a lot from just grinding a lot of woodpecker method. So that's the real thing I want to get back to in terms of my streams, like basically just starting this woodpecker method grind. As much as I hate it, as much I'm going to be moaning so much, but it's something that I need to do, because I definitely feel rusty in that regard. And if I put in the hard work now, like like late April or early May, then by the time August comes around, which is actually not too far away, then I think I think like my chest is going to be in a very good place. I'm going to be very sharp. I'm going to have all this extra experience, and yeah, like then it's just a matter of being in a good mental space for the tournaments that I play in. I'm basically planning to play in the FIDE AM Open in the British. Probably I will play a tournament in Germany as well, Gütersloh. And then I'll play the Northumbria Masters, which will be a real challenge, because I mean, Northumbria Masters is always a very stacked group of very talented players and ambitious players. So that'll be the ultimate test to see how I survive. So yeah, that's basically the game plan. And unfortunately, though, I don't think I can do any chess training today. I've just had such a long day. And also just adjusting to the cold as well. Like I've been in such warm countries for so long, and now suddenly I'm dealing with, like, almost sub-zero temperatures when it's like late at night. So yeah, I think on that note, I'm just gonna head to bed, try and get as early of a night as possible. Maybe eat a couple pieces of fruit. At least I did manage to hit the grocery store and check that out. Don't know if any of you have any questions of like my upcoming chess training plans. Always down to answer those. Welcome, Gloin, to the stream, and welcome, Saskum. Haven't seen you here. You are eccentric. I think that's what you mean by eccentric. Yeah, I think that's definitely true. My mum's brother got 3rd rank in World Blitz chess. That's crazy. Who's your mum's brother? That's pretty wild. And he's doing corporate job. Wow. I mean, yeah, if you can balance a real job and being that good at chess, that's probably levels of genius. Woodpecker method actually works. Yeah, I think it really does. I mean, I think it depends on what kind of player you are, but to be honest, I mean, I've got 2 different friends who used it very thoroughly, and both of them saw like a serious jump in their ability. And I mean, I think it's just a matter of, I don't even know if it's really the woodpecker. itself, but it's more of the fact that you've just done so many bloody tactics in a way that actually makes you kind of stick to it, because it's kind of like a whole challenge associated with it. So I'm not even sure if it's like the fact that it's like the spaced repetition, or it's the fact that you're just doing those tactics that then eventually pays off. But whatever it is, my friend Yassine, my friend Maxim, and myself all experience like a big jump in ability as a result of doing it. But interestingly, all of us actually then resulted in, a kind of a dip after we stopped doing woodpecker method, where, the tactical ability kind of just disappears when you're not training it. So I think it's kind of like it's a bit like a gym. I mean, maybe gym is coming to mind because I'm answering your question, Glenn. But it's probably a similar thing where, like, if you're constantly gymming, then obviously, you're going to feel that fitness. But as soon as you stop gymming, I mean, you really feel the effects of not gymming. So that's probably the like kind of vibe I get from having done the woodpecker method. But all I can say is it worked for me once. If it can work for me once, then there's no reason why it shouldn't work for me again, especially given the place I'm now with my chess. So I think this is going to be the plan. Grind some woodpecker method. But next stream, hopefully on Friday, we will review the games from the Chess Mood Grand Prix. So thank you guys for tuning in as always. And I'm just gonna get some sleep. I really need it, and hopefully tomorrow I can be super productive, get a lot of stuff done, and be ready to do some chess training very, very soon. So see you later, guys, and adios.